Here's 10 things women should do in their 20s. Once again, these are in no particular order at all. So let's just start with the hard ones. Number 10 is be okay with where you are in life. If I could talk to my younger self, I would have told her to be okay with where she was in life. A lot of times we think that once we get 21, 22, 25, 27, our whole life should be figured out. And it doesn't happen all the time for everyone. If it's difficult for you, get off of social media where everybody makes it as though their life is pitch perfect, and really be okay with where you are. If you're not okay to the point where it's just like driving you crazy, I need to do something. I mean, I'm a person where I sit back and I evaluate my year and I try to make sure that the next year is better, because I have this desire for growth. That's just me. But if that's you and where you are today is not where you want to be next year or the next 5 years, get out a piece of paper, get a journal, a notebook, and write down where you want to be. Make a year go, make a 5-year go. Put it where you can see it every day, and make sure that your actions are actually working towards completing those goals. So another hard one, number 9, is to be celibate. And a lot of people don't really want to talk about it. We don't want to do it, whatever the case, but have some time for yourself. Not dating, not in a relationship, not out here, you know, trying to beef up your whole-tation, but so that you can get more of a clear mind. Cut that one thing off so that you can really take the time and get to know yourself and get to where you are intended to be. Which brings me to number 8, date yourself. Be single, have me time. You can have me date, go to the spa, spend time with yourself. You can go out to eat by yourself. And one thing that I actually enjoy, I thought it would be so weird, but it actually was really enjoyable for me to just go to the movies by myself. So make a list of things that you can do by yourself. You know, you don't have bae with you, you don't have your girls with you, your sister with you, nobody, just you on your own, dating yourself. Number 7 is try different foods. So while you're out there dating yourself, try different foods, eat different things. Try sushi if you've never had sushi. Try a vegan pizza if you've never had a vegan pizza. Try different culture food, have authentic Mexican food. If you're in certain parts of down south, try gator. Maybe just order an appetizer or have like a small little taste of something. Who knows? You might like it. Number 6, travel. I do travel more if it's just traveling to the city, one city over, 3 hours away, 6 hours away, jumping on a plane, going across country, whatever the case may be. Just try to travel more so that you can get out there and see the world, because not every place is like the place you grew up or you're used to being in. Number 5 is eat local. So while you're out traveling, because I am such a big foodie, I love to eat. When I travel, I always try to eat what the people eat where I am at. I like to try different kind of foods that I may not be able to get at home, but at least I can try it there and see if I like it. Not only is that something you should do when you travel, but you should do it at home also. Don't necessarily always eat at the big chains that everybody's used to going. Find those local spots in your city that their name may not be as big as like Applebee's and TGIF, but their food might be just as great, if not better. So try to eat local. So make it a point to always eat local. Number 4 is Netflix and chill by yourself. No man included, no phones allowed. Find you a good movie, a good series, binge on it all Saturday long like I like to do sometimes, and just Netflix and chill. Have popcorn, get you some wine, and spend some time with yourself. Number 3 is read more. Read. Number 2 is date more than one guy. I've heard that growing up and I was just like, what? I'm not dating more than one guy. But what they were saying was go out on dates with more than one guy. Don't just date the same kind of guy. Date different types of guys. But dating more than one guy is not about building up your rotation, finding what type of guy you really like. This is not the time where you go and you sleep with everybody you date. It's just more so of dating, having conversations, getting to know different kind of people, and that is it. Lastly, definitely take the time to build up your prayer life. Your 20s can be difficult, and there can be a lot of situations that cause you to get on your knees and pray. But as you get older, more things are thrown at you. Build up your prayer life while you can in your 20s. Don't be stubborn. Work on your spirituality at the beginning of your adult life, because you're going to need it throughout the rest of your life. Now, that's 10 things you should do in your 20s, but then I just thought of one, so I don't want to say like 11, but I guess this would be like your 11th or 10 plus 1, because it's like the bonus. Okay, whatever, however you want to put it. But you should definitely learn wine, and that helps in situations where, you know, they may not have liquor, or it may not be a beer kind of spot, or you're just, you know, you might be at a dinner table and everyone's ordering wine, and then you feel real intimidated because you don't know nothing about wine. So go out and buy some wine, try different kind of wine. Favorite wine, I talk about it all the time, it's called Dark Horse Pinot Noir. It's a red wine, so try red wines, try white wines. These are cute wine stoppers that you can put on your wine bottle, so when you pop the cork, you can put this in there to keep your wine fresh. But get out there and try different kind of wines. There's white wines, blush wines, red wines. I always tell people that are trying to learn wine and get into wine is go to your grocery store, your local grocery store around here. It would be Kroger for me. That's the closest one. So I would go to Kroger and I would buy a different wine every week. Of course, buy one on sale because I didn't know if I would like it or not. So I would do Chardonnay in some brand, and I would do White Zinfandel in another brand, and Moscato, which I feel like Moscato is a good entry wine. So I always tell people to at least start with Moscato, which is really sweet. But if you don't like really sweet, then you might not want to start with Moscato. So that brings me to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys got something out of it. If you done any of these 10 plus 1 things on this list, leave me a comment below. And thank you so much for watching. Be great. Bye.